So welcome back. This is a few days later and I've decided that this is going to be my next project. Now, as you know, I started 80% of my veggies from seeds. So while we wait on those to germinate and do what they do, we're going to work on here. So I bought 4 rose plants. Well, the original plan was to just do concrete, put a bench with 2 large flower pots on either end, but I'm like, when will I sit out here? Don't make any sense, so we changed that. So we're gonna do 4 rose bushes, and I got some companion planting. Remember, this companion planting or gardening in general is completely new to me, so I am learning. So I got 2 red, one of them light pink and a bright pink. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do the 2 reds on the end and the 2 pink in the middle or what have you. And I also bought a bunch of soil because I think this is what I'm gonna plant the flowers in, because I realize it's a little bit more cost effective because I have a bunch of perlite and peat moss. So I could just buy this soil, which is good topsoil, add the peat moss or perlite, add some compost, and depending on what else I have, coffee grounds or eggshell, you know, for potassium and magnesium and all them kind of things, and just plant my flowers in this, because I also have the hostas. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to do the hostas because it needs shade. It says partial to full shade, and where I was going to put it with is around here. I just realized I get more sun than I thought, so that won't work, which is around here at the corner of the house. Certain time of day it's very shady, but for the most part it has sun, so that's not gonna work. So I don't know, but that's the plan. Guys, remember from previous videos, my mom had come and she made this area like brand new. It was just as bushy, if not more, but when I tell you, she went through this and she got rid of every single weed. Now months later, this is what it's looking like. I was just aggravated, which is why the original plan to do the concrete with the bench was so attractive to me, because this would be one less area I would have to worry about. But when I thought about it, I'm like, when would I find time to sit out here? Because it's very sunny, so it would have to be early in the morning or late in the evening, and that's just not going to work. And those 3 bushes that you see, 4, those are the bushes that come with the house, and they've been the same size since this house was bought, and this is almost 4 years ago. So I just decided to get rid of it because, like, what's the point? I'm building up the soil. Why? So the bed can be a little bit higher, so that I could dig as deep to plant the plants, because the soil underneath is not good. Huh? It's a flower bed, not a bed that you can lay on. It's called a flower bed. So we're gonna plant some roses and some other plants, so it can look pretty. Okay?
It's a bed?
It's a flower bed.
Oh, I like it. Ooh, I touch it.
You touch it?
Yeah.
What does it feel like? Huh?
You have more.
Huh? Stop. Step over. Shake it. Alright. So now we have to take the rake and straighten it a bit. Let me tell you, it was 86 degrees this day apparently, but it felt like 96 degrees with high humidity, even though there was breeze. And now I'm so happy I went ahead and made the decision to get all of the hard labor, like all the real hardcore work, out of the way before summer hits. Because when summer hits, I just want to maintain. I just want to do minimal work, and I really want to be tending to the vegetable garden because I really want to do it right this time. But let me tell you something, if this summer is anything like last year I think we had a high of 115, and it was the hottest year on record since 2011. No ma'am, no ma'am. Well, what you're seeing here is someone coming to pick up the 4 bushes that were in the front. I simply posted it on our community Facebook page and somebody came for it within 5 minutes. So this is how we typically get rid of stuff in our community. Just post it on the page and voila, in minutes it's gone. I'm always watching people doing their garden, be it their front garden bed or whatever, on YouTube, and they just look so nice and their clothing is just so nice and they look so put together. Child, that ain't me one bit, because I'm out here looking all struggling. But I'm like, how else am I supposed to be looking, planting flowers and playing in dirt? Look at me. Child, I'll get it together eventually. I'll get it together. So anyway, once I made the decision that I was going to plant stuff here instead of doing the concrete, I was a little bit confused as to what to plant. But as I walked around the community each evening, I realized that a lot of people had rose bushes and different colors, and it looked so beautiful. So that's the reason why I decided to do rose bushes instead of whatever else. And then once I was at the store, I googled, because I'm like, the rose bush is just dry. I need something to add a little color, a little texture or something. And then I googled and I saw that this plant, lamb's ear, which is very velvety, very soft and pretty, is good companion plant. I was like, yeah, let me cop that. I can't wait for them to grow, for me to see exactly what it looks like. It's gonna look so bomb. Let me know if you guys notice anything different with your local Lowe's. This year I feel like they had a lot more variety in plants, vegetables, and in fruit trees this year, because I feel like I saw a lot more things than I usually do, and I feel like a lot more people are gardening or sprucing up their space this year, because it doesn't matter what day, what time I go to Lowe's, there are always people. When I say people, I mean people, and they're buying bags of dirt and trees and yada yada yada. Man, I'm just happy I finally decided to just make the front of the house look nice, because as I said, we were looking real struggling on the block and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. Hey, yo, when I tell you that the soil here is just ridiculous, it's clay, it's that hard clay, but the soil in the back is a lot more difficult to handle. But I just can't get, I can't get used to buying dirt. Back home I'm used to dig the hole, put the thing in, cover it up, and it's good. Here I have to buy soil conditioner, compost, and all these things. Man, I can't get used to this. I can't get used to this one bit. Too bright so I can't tell. So that's that right now. Then I'm going to run and go buy some black mulch and put around the entire thing. And that's it for right here. Now my house don't look like the struggle house on the block, and I need to buy one more, and I'm gonna have to cut it right, of course, to make that piece, and then I have to straighten up, and that's it. I'll just show you the final product, because it's hot and I'm tired. To light bus. This is hours later, and this is the condition of the front yard. It's disgraceful. So anyways, that's what those look like. But I decided that I'm gonna put down weed barrier on top of this, because the weeds here just ridiculous. And I can't go through this again. So I'm gonna do that, and then I got black mulch. Lowe's had 5 for $10. And then I also have this area right here. Please don't judge the weed in my yard, whatever. Right here, I think I want to put something, I'm not sure what. Usually I'd put it closer to the fence, but because I plan on extending the fence so the window can be behind the fence, I'm going to do it closer to here, so it won't be an impediment when I'm ready to do that. This is where I initially planned on putting the hosta, but I realized this is the only time of day where this gets shade, and it says partial to full shade, so that's not gonna work. And this is all of the things I'm waiting to put in the ground. corn ready, I think. Anyways, let's go. This is everything we got from Lowe's. This is what the wind blocker looks like, and it's nice and thick enough. It's not the cheaper one. This is just one step up. I like that. I got this to plant at that side that I say I was going to plant the hostas, and I have 4 other plants, flowering plants as well, that's gonna go there. So this is I'm so tired. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down, put the mulch, and then water it in. I'm so tired. Look at this mess. So let me know if you guys are growing anything or planting anything this year, whether it be vegetable, fruit, or just planting some flowers or shrubs or bushes, because it looks like this year is the year to do it and everybody seems to be inspired. This is the following morning and this is what this area looks like. I like it. Neat and tidy. And when the rose bushes grow up, and I think these are called lamb's ear, everything is going to look so nice.